Guys, welcome back to my channel. But you know what? First coffee. Before we get started on the topic of this video, I want to remind you to please subscribe to the subscribe button and please ping that notification bell so you guys know when I upload a new video. And, you know, maybe give it a like. So, you might know from the topic of the video, the title of the video, but today we are doing a first impressions of a sunscreen. And a sunscreen that I would not know about if it wasn't for Rotten Skin. He's another skincare YouTuber and on Instagram. I'll put his name right here so you can, you know, follow him on Instagram. And so that sunscreen is the I Am Sorry Just Sunscreen Cream. SPF 50 plus PA plus. Yes. So as you can see there, right there. See, I still have difficult time because James Welsh has agreed. The front camera of the iPhone 11 is shit. Like, the front camera is the best, so I have to do that, but I can't really see myself. So I just assume you can see me and you can see this box. Anyways, so I brought out a mirror so I can look at myself over there when I apply the sunscreen because I can't see myself because there's no front view camera. I can't see the screen. So we're gonna go down into the ingredients of this sunscreen. But before that, I'm gonna open her up. Here it is, very cool. I Am Sorry Just Sunscreen Vital Formula. Nice packaging, I like it. You know, reminds me of the Purito one. It is smaller, in fact. Actually, let me bring it out. Okay, here they are. So, side by side, obviously this one is bigger, but when it comes to how much is in this is 50 milliliters, and this is 60 milliliters. So yes, you do get a little bit more, 10 milliliters more in here. This is gonna be interesting to say the least because this is my holy grail. I don't think, even if I like this, I'm still gonna use this because there is one thing that this has that this does not. Just a reminder, I am acne prone. I am currently going through a couple friends here and I've been taking care of them little by little, but they really do not want to leave. So when it comes to healing, hyperpigmentation, blemishes, any of that, doesn't matter how much vitamin C you use, doesn't matter how much glycolic acid, salicylic acid, any actives, if you're not protecting yourself with sunscreen, there's no point. So not only do I love applying sunscreen, and Korean sunscreens which just melt into the skin, they also have better, amazing UV filters. The I Am Sorry Just Sun Cream, this actually has Uvinol A plus and Tinosorb S as its sunscreen filters, two that you can't get in the US. These are primarily ones from Korea. And these are just absolutely amazing. These are really photo stable, so they won't degrade in the sun over time. And they do, in fact, each one protects from UVA and UVB. So it's a nice mix of the two. And when it comes to the Purito one, I actually have here that it has a Uvinol A plus. They share that in common. But the difference in Purito, instead of Tinosorb S, it actually has Uvinol 150, Uvinol T150. Yes, there we go. And so this is different. It's Uvinol T150 is also known as a really great sunscreen filter. Although in the information I looked up, it seems that this is more primarily a UVB protection factor. Okay, now we're gonna go in with the ingredients. So I'm gonna go first with the I Am Sorry Just Sun Cream. I finally got it right. I kept saying sunscreen. Okay, moving on. So the ingredients for this one, and it's, get ready, this is a long one. We got niacinamide, that helps brighten the skin. Adenosine, that helps with aging, anti-aging, or well-aging as I like to say. Sodium hyaluronate, which is a different form of hyaluronic acid, which, you know, hydrates the skin deeply. It has centella extract. Now, it has centella extract, but it doesn't have all the 4 components of centella. So keep that in mind. I'll go more into detail in a second. It has a green tea extract, licorice root extract, chamomile extract. Give me a second. Whew, that's a lot of extracts. Rosemary extract. I'm not a big fan of rosemary, but I guess in this situation, it's an extract. It's really down on the ingredient list, and I'm assuming it'll help with some kind of antibacterial benefits. It has a vitamin C derivative, so to help protect your skin from environmental stressors. I can't stress enough how much I love sunscreens that have vitamin C in it. It kind of helps if you forget your vitamin C, or if you don't use a vitamin C serum during your routine. It's in there. It's got you, boo. And it has biotin, like raw tin skin said. Some people have reactions to biotin, but certain individuals on Amazon and other places like Reddit have said they have not broken out from it. But like Raw Tin Skin said, I'm giving him the shout out. He, try it out, patch test it, but a lot of people have said it has not broken them out. But patch test as always. This has folic acid as well, which is another antioxidant. Tocopherol, which is a scientific term for vitamin E. So we got vitamin E and vitamin C in there, so that's awesome. That's a duo that's just wonderful. It's a wonderful duo to protect you from environmental stressors, but also to help brighten your skin and help fade hyperpigmentation. And lastly, linoleic acid. I love linoleic acid because that is an ingredient that many studies have shown individuals who have acne-prone skin lack. So to put that on your skin, it's gonna help those with acne-prone skin types. So that was a mouthful. This has a lot of them. Bear in mind, it's a sunscreen. It's not a serum, so it's not gonna fully penetrate your skin. Although, maybe in the formula, they did something where it could penetrate your skin. But always take with a grain of salt. Is it a grain of salt? Yes, it's a grain of salt. A grain of salt when you look into skincare ingredients in a sunscreen. Now for the ingredients for the Purito Unscented Sun. So this one has very similar ones. It's got niacinamide, it's got adenosine, it's got, those great sunscreen filters. But so it doesn't have green tea extract or folic. It has vitamin E, doesn't have linoleic, doesn't have licorice root. It does have sodium hyaluronate in there, so to hydrate your skin throughout the day. But the thing I believe this has over the sun cream is that this has all 4 components of the centella plant. So it's got centella extract, but additionally, it's got madecasside, acetic acid, acetoside, and I forget the other one, but I will put it up there. So this is my holy grail. I love this one. I will always compare all other sunscreens to this one. But now we're gonna get to the point of this whole video, and we're gonna do our first impression of that sun cream. All right, here we go. So we're gonna open her up, and I'm gonna look in my mirror over here while you guys look at me. Here it is. Let's see. Okay. All right, it comes out just like the Purito one, right there. Look at that. It's not as liquidy. It is a cream. Okay, so now we're gonna dot it on her face and see. Ooh, very moussey. Yeah, just like the Purito one. It did come out a little easier than the Purito one does. So that's a thing to note. So this is how I do my sunscreen. I just make sure it's all over the place. And I make sure I always over apply. All right, so we got that left. Now we're gonna blend. Okay, no scent. That's a good thing. Oh my God. Wow, well that worked into the skin faster than Purito. Wow. Okay. All right, paint me impressed. That sunk in immediately. Wow. I don't know how it looks like in camera, but at least here in my mirror, there's no trace. Usually I have to tap in the Purito one. Wow, okay, well point to I am sorry. More like I'm sorry I doubted you. Okay, so now I'm gonna use this and tap it into my under eye area. Always make sure, that's a place people forget to put sunscreen in, on their under eye area. So make sure, tap it in there. Look at that, it just sinks in. That is so cool. And then I use what's left on blemishes. Now make sure to tap it into the blemish. So I don't know how it looks like on camera, like I said, but in my mirror, it is just sinking in. There is literally no white cast whatsoever. Wow, that is so cool. I mean, it's a chemical sunscreen. You're not gonna get that white cast, especially because it's Korean, but usually you gotta work stuff in. All right, so now I'm gonna pat it in general. Now, Rotten Skin did say that this is kind of matte, so we'll see if it becomes matte. But so far, it's a natural skin finish. There's like no, I mean, this makes me look a little bit weird, but at least here in my mirror, it's like I applied nothing. That is badass. Okay, so now I'm gonna give you a look at my skin from left to right. This is immediately after application. Forgive this side. Hey, we gotta normalize. It's okay to have blemishes and acne and redness, and that it'll go away. But there's no need to hide it and pretend it doesn't exist. So here we go. All right, cool. So paint me impressed. I really like this sunscreen. Wow, not tacky at all. Came out easily, and it's got all those things going for it. Wow, so that was really cool. I like that. Now, I think what I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna see how it feels reapplying. So I'll be back doing a reapplication a little bit later. I'm back. So it is currently 12 p.m. and I applied the sunscreen initially a little bit before 9. So it's been 1, 2, 3, over 3 hours, a little bit over 3 hours. So I'm gonna reapply the Just Cream right now, live again. So far, no big issues. No itching, no stinging, not dried out. Oh, and no, especially I want to note, there was no stinging on the under eye. That's a big thing for sunscreens, especially when you apply purposely on the under eye. Like the Bior UV Watery Essence, Aqua Rich Watery Essence, that one for sure feels like that. But no stinging, no nothing. And look at that, once again, reapplied. It doesn't leave a white cast. And the biggest thing, especially with a sunscreen this nice, is peeling. No peeling. No peeling on the skin. For a second, I thought I might have it because I was wiping my neck and I saw a bunch of these like little crumbles, but that's just my neck, not my face. And I didn't put any of the sunscreen on my face. So this is what I like to do, tap it in. And once again, no white cast, nada. Even when I rub like this, or even if I do that, nothing. So reapplication is seamless. I would love to carry this around, especially with a cotton puff, and to tap it on. I think that would work miraculously. It's been 2 days since I've been actually using the AM SORRY Just Sun Cream. And after 2 days of consistent use of reapplication and actually testing it out with one of my CC creams, a color corrector, and with an SPF powder buffed onto it, I've come to the conclusion that this is similar to the Purito Unscented Sun SPF 50 plus PA++++. Well, the biggest difference is that this one is matte / natural. I mean, this makes you look like this. If you put on layers of essence and toner and serums and mist and moisturizer, this will tone all of that down and bring you from that glow back down to kind of like, you know, woke up like this, didn't do much, maybe just put on a moisturizer type of look. Top of that, I will say I did notice this did make my skin look softer because of that toned down, more matte kind of effect it has on the skin. So I did feel like my skin looked a little bit more refined. So that's one thing to take note of this. It's very subtle, but just enough for me, an avid skincare user, to notice. I would say if you want to go more matte, more natural, do this one. So easy to reapply, so easy. So definitely check this out if you want easy, a little more matte, natural, and a lot of awesome skincare ingredients. I even think with consistent use the past 2 days, my redness is toned down just a little, especially on my blemishes that I'm going through from my road trip. And so, yes. And if you want to go more glowy, more, more centella packed with those actives with the centella compound, I would definitely check out the Purito Unscented Sun Cream. I would definitely check that one out if you want more glow, a little bit more natural plus, and just to stick to that side of the spectrum of how you want to look for the day. And that one just will keep you more moisturized throughout the day. This one will keep oils a little bit more at bay. So that is my review. Thank you so much for joining. I hope I answered all your questions. I hope this was interesting. Well, thank you guys so much. Remember to subscribe and ping that notification bell so that you guys are notified every time I upload a video. I try to upload 2 videos a week, and that's kind of like my golden nugget right there. I like doing 2 videos a week. So if you like skincare, you like sunscreen, subscribe and give this video a like.